Welcome. Today, we're diving into a topic that everyone can relate to at some point in their lives: trust issues. Trust is a fundamental part of any relationship, be it personal or professional. But what happens when that trust is shaken or broken? It can lead to a myriad of problems, including trust issues. Understanding these signs is the first step to acknowledging and addressing them. So, stick around and let's explore the 8 signs that you may have trust issues. The first sign that you may have trust issues is if you find it hard to share personal information. Imagine you're at a gathering and everyone is sharing fun anecdotes or heartfelt stories. But when it's your turn, you hesitate. You feel a wall going up, preventing you from letting others in. This difficulty in revealing your personal experiences or emotions can be a clear indicator of trust issues. It's like having a locked chest of secrets that you're afraid to open. Trust is about vulnerability. And if you can't be vulnerable, you may be dealing with trust issues. If you're always holding back from sharing your feelings or experiences, you may have a trust issue. Sign number 2 is the constant worry about betrayal. This worry can become all-consuming, casting a shadow over your relationships and interactions. It's like carrying a weight on your shoulders, constantly on edge, expecting the other shoe to drop. This is more than just a fear of being hurt. It's an overwhelming anxiety that can seriously impact your mental health. It can keep you from forming deep, meaningful relationships and leave you feeling isolated. If you're always expecting the worst, it might be a sign that you have trust issues. The third sign is feeling insecure in your relationships. Insecurity can manifest in many ways, such as a constant need for a reassurance or an excessive fear of losing your partner. These feelings can stem from a lack of trust, either in your partner or in the relationship itself. It's important to remember that trust builds the foundation of any relationship, and without it, insecurities can breed and grow, leading to an unhealthy dynamic. If you're always feeling insecure, it could be a sign that you have trust issues. Sign number 4 is the fear of commitment. This doesn't just apply to romantic relationships. It can also pertain to friendships, jobs, or even simple decisions. It's like standing on the edge of a cliff, knowing you should jump, but the fear just holds you back. This fear often stems from a lack of trust in others, and most importantly, trust in yourself. The psychological implications can be quite significant, leading to feelings of isolation and anxiety. If you're always afraid of committing, it might be a sign that you have trust issues. The 5th sign is difficulty trusting your own judgment. This is a subtle yet potent sign that can often be overlooked. It's when you constantly question your decisions, big or small, and find it challenging to make choices without seeking validation. For example, you may struggle to decide which job offer to take, or whether or not to trust a new friend. This can be problematic as it can lead to indecisiveness, stress, and a lack of self-confidence. If you're always second-guessing yourself, you may have a trust issue. Sign number 6 is always expecting the worst. It's like having a rain cloud perpetually hanging over your head, forecasting doom and gloom in every relationship. This mindset goes beyond mere pessimism. It's a defense mechanism, a shield against potential hurt. It's like your mind is saying, if I expect the worst, then I can't be surprised or hurt when it happens. But this constant negative expectation can be draining, and it's a clear sign of trust issues. If you're always expecting the worst, it might be a sign that you have trust issues. Sign number 7 is difficulty forgiving. This is a classic marker of trust issues. Imagine this. You've been wronged, and even after the person has apologized and made amends, you find it hard to let go. You're stuck in the past, reliving the hurt. This can be problematic as it creates a barrier, preventing you from building healthy relationships. It's like carrying a heavy backpack filled with past disappointments. If you're always holding grudges, you may have a trust issue. The 8th sign is being overly protective of your personal space. Now, we all cherish our privacy, right? But when it becomes an obsession, it's a different ballgame. Imagine a situation where you're constantly wary of people invading your personal space, both physically and emotionally. You're always on alert, building walls around you to keep others out. This can hinder meaningful connections with others. It's important to remember that while maintaining personal boundaries is crucial, excessive protectiveness can be a sign of deeper trust issues. If you're always guarding your personal space, you may have a trust issue. So, those were the 8 signs that you may have trust issues. From having difficulty sharing personal information, constant worry about betrayal, insecurity in relationships, fear of commitment, difficulty trusting your own judgment, always expecting the worst, difficulty forgiving to being overly protective of personal space. These are all potential indicators. Understanding these signs could be the first step towards addressing trust issues. What do you think? Do you recognize any of these signs in yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's start a conversation about trust. Thanks for watching.